All right. Welcome. We're going to get started here soon. So let's run the intro and get this party started. Good morning. Hope everyone had a good evening. So TLRY. Yesterday we left off. Stock was I think around 150s, somewhere in the 150s, 155, 158, something like that. And we had our deltas were flat. And I was mentioning that as long as the stock kind of stayed between 160 and 140, then we were in good shape. Well, if you follow the action yesterday afternoon, things dropped well below 140, and thus we're dealing with a long delta down here. Right now we're above 140, but looking to cover our short 140, 130 put vertical on the open today. We're short 3 or 4 of them. It would looking for an opportunity with stock above 140 here to cover that. I kind of see this rally before the open as a gift here. Give us a chance to get out of this short put spread. So looking to cover some long deltas on the open here. So any more movement to the upside, or at least if we can hold here around 144, that would be great. If we could get back up to 147, that would be even better. But looking to flatten out some deltas right here. Basically, it's showing us long 25 deltas here. So I don't want to do something like sell more out of the money calls to flatten out the delta, because this thing, it certainly could rip back up through 160 again. So we want to try to solve our problems instead of making more problems for ourselves. Making more problems for ourselves would be selling more options into this. What I would like to do is take off some of the downside exposure I have. Right, if I could wait till things settle down after the open, that would be great. But if it starts to bolt lower, then I'll probably jump and be aggressive at getting out of any long delta I have here. Because definitely looking at the chart yesterday, this could roll back. I'm worried about my downside. Let's put it that way. It's the simplest way of putting it. And even if we pop here to 160, I'm still going to be worried about my downside. So I feel like any higher we can go from 144 here is kind of a gift. If it could at least just hold here till the open so that I can cover some of my downside at this level, that would be great, and would be, I believe, taking off my position profitably here. I didn't look so great down around that 132 area. I think I was basically, if we'd open at 132, I would have basically scratched my profitability. I would be like basically even for the last 2 days, and I want to hold on to my profitability from yesterday. So it would be nice if we could hold here at the 144 level until the open, and give us a chance to flatten out our delta here. Now, notice yesterday we were flat deltas. I wasn't trying to get long. I wasn't trying to get short. I was trying to stay flat. And the same thing today. We don't know what's going to happen. There's obviously, if you looked on StockTwits, there'd obviously be people convinced one way or the other that, oh, this is definitely going higher, this is definitely going lower, et cetera, as always. But we're trying to stay delta neutral here and just reap the benefits of being short some options while trying to stay flat as possible. Let's take a look actually at StockTwits for a second and see what people have to say about this issue right this moment. And so I'm going to go to TLRY, and I kind of have to fix this because I look over to my right to look at the screen instead of looking at you in the camera here, so I have to try to fix that and move more of the stuff I'm looking at more in front of me. But I want you to see it as well. So anyway, TLRY we have right now. Now, there was some guy on here who was posting over and over and over and over again yesterday, and I actually had to mute him because I don't want to read 50 million of the same guy's posts. And then there's some other, okay, so this one guy saying algo is sitting on the bid, like no human beings are actually buying this. It's just a computer buying this because no human being would actually buy this. There's other people that are bullish, bearish, all kinds of thinking. And people saying it's foolish to buy this. But like I said, we're not going to take an opinion here. We're just going to try to stay nimble. And I do have a little long delta here if you're just joining us. If you're just joining us, we are trading TLRY here, position trading it. My position right now is essentially I'm short the 140, 130 put spread. I'm short the 120, 110 put spread. And up above, I'm short the 60, 65 call spread, the 60, 70 call spread, the 75, 80 call spread, the 200, 210 call spread. So essentially, the best thing for me right now is for stock to stay between 140 and 160. So looking to cover some downside on the open. We're drifting a little lower here. It would be nice if we could open above 140 here so I can cover some of my downside without it being too painful. But we'll just have to see what happens. Stock drifting a little bit lower now as we approach the open. We have 5 minutes till the open. Delta right here for me is long 32 deltas. And I'm looking to flatten out that delta right on the open one way or the other. I think the way I would like to do it is to this October 30-40 put spread that I'm short. If I flip the screen to this preset here, I can see how many I'm short. So short 4 of these put spreads, the 40-30 put spread with 2 days to go. Looking to cover, to jump and cover like 2 of these on the open, maybe all 4, just to flatten the delta. So let's just model that. So if we were to buy one of these puts and sell the 30 put, if we were to buy all 4 in, what would happen to our delta? Let's see. So it would reverse us to being short deltas if we were to buy all 4 in. So if we buy 2 in, we'll be flat delta. So let's try buying 2 in on the open here and flatten out. That way, if it goes up or it goes down, we're not as concerned. Right now, we're pretty concerned if it goes lower because we are long around 30 deltas here. So 5 minutes to go. I'm actually going to queue up buying 2 of these put spreads in here. And the prices are going to be wrong because this is versus stock a lot lower. But we'll queue up buying 2 of these put spreads. Once again, concerned about my downside here along about 30 deltas. Stock pulling back from the high of the pre-market. High of the pre-market's up almost around 150. We'll see. This could run either way right on the open here, but regardless, I'm just looking to cover a little bit of my long delta here and jump on that regardless of what stock does. I kind of feel like this is a gift that we're not back down around the 132 area that we were at yesterday afternoon because I wasn't doing so well down there. So let's take off part of the position here while we're in the money and get a little smaller as far as position-wise here. And we have 2 minutes till the open here in TLRY. Stock indicated up about $5-6 since the post-market yesterday, or since it closed yesterday, up a lot higher than that since the post-market action. And About 2 minutes till the open here. In other news, VIX back down. For our short VIX trade, that's good news. VIX down, UVXY down about 75 cents with the VIX down 50 cents and term structure expanding here. If we look quickly, contango is showing at 6.52% here. So short vol trade working out very nicely. In other MJ news, we've got ACB. It looks like Afria up slightly, 260 bid, went out 1250, now 1260 something bid. And still catching kind of a bid in TLRY. Now, TLRY could rip to the upside here, but regardless, I'm looking to make an adjustment on my position here to flatten out a little bit of a long delta, and I'd love it to open 147 here. That would be nice. A little under a minute here. Want to kind of, it's going to take, you know, a minute or two for the option series to open, and I don't want to be super aggressive here, but would love to kind of flatten out a little bit of a delta right here. That's my focus right now. And let's see what we've got going on as we open here. And there is the open. And let's see what we've got going on. There's still a bid in TLRY for now, which is nice. We like that. I don't believe the option series have really opened yet, but still a bid in TLRY. And like I said, I'm going to look to buy a couple of these put spreads in as we roll higher, which is we like that. And let's just take a quick look at some of the options markets here that we're looking at. So 2 days to go, 30-40 put spread. And that's the basic markets. All right, so like I said, looking to buy 2 of these put spreads in, and we're going to go ahead and do that now. Let's buy 1 at least. And there we go, bought 1 put spread in. And it looks like I kind of jumped up to pay for it. I ended up paying, let's see, $3.95 for it. So got a little aggressive on it, but got accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Stock seems to be rolling a little bit lower here. Or actually, it's going a little bit higher, which is good. All right. So let's hang there for now, and let's check out the delta. And that's not a correct delta. That's got modeling stuff. Okay, so 3 delta here, 2 delta. So we like 2 or 3 delta. That's cool. And such is the open for us here, and we're going to hang with this position. Thanks for checking us out, and hope your trading goes good today. And join me for more live trading a little bit later. Thanks for watching.